How's it going, everyone? This is going to be my first scripted video, so I'd like to know your feedback, so please leave that below. Thank you, guys. So, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'll be talking about the most trending topic right now in all of the gaming community, if not all of YouTube, for that matter. Now, this is a topic that I believe to be very close to me, in the fact that myself, I have done gambling on these websites, such as almost any Counter-Strike YouTuber at this point. Now, in no way am I associated with CSGO Fast, where I won my skins, and this is in no way an advertisement. I don't want people going to their website and giving them that money. I believe betting off of a video game is one of the worst things that's come upon any community ever, especially the CSGO community. Now, I know that recently TmarTn has been the biggest case of this. He's taken hundreds, if not thousands of dollars from underage kids off of his site CSGOLotto with his vice president Pro Syndicate. But it's actually come to my attention that one of my favorite Twitch streamers, if not one of the only ones that I watch ever, Josh OG, aka the original Weed, has been discovered to be a part of this scandal as well. And that's just me judging off Honor the Call's screenshots. He is coming out with 2 more parts later that goes more in depth with this, but you can see it says Josh, Denver, Colorado, secretary, so I can only assume. And as if you thought these YouTubers and streamers only had the proof of them owning the company to win all of their bets, but there's this video proof of TmarTn actually doing a bet, going to the trade to accept his items after he won, and you see he's logged into one of the CSGOLotto bots. That's extremely fishy. And if you don't know what these bots are used for, most of these betting sites have hundreds, if not thousands of bots to accept trades, hold inventories, and keep a small percent to have the company making money. And not only does this mean that TmarTn has been lying to all his fans about not owning the website, but it means he has access to every skin going into the gambling site. So I will show that video right now.
Let's go, boys. Alright, so I'm going to open up my trade offers. Look at that. Woo! Up to a hot start, baby. Just added another $97.
So what this essentially means is that Trevor or Pro Syndicate could very well deposit most, if not all of their skins to their own inventory. It would be extremely easy. TmarTn could just have a backup account of some sort that no one knows about, have the website go offline for a while to give him time, and he could just dump all the skins into the backup account and use it as some sort of excuse. Now, obviously this would be caught very easily, but it's a thing that could happen. And now, while everyone would be screaming bloody murder, remember that most of these bettors are young, as in 13 to 18, and these ages are very vulnerable for most individuals, and I can testify that. I fucking gambled myself without even thinking of it. So the question is, why would TmarTn, Syndicate, and Josh all bet on their own site and promote it? Well, that's just why. To promote their own company so they can create more income. Now, who in their right mind would do something that breaks the law? Now, I'm not too keen on the laws they're breaking, so I would go watch H3H3's video or Honor the Call's video. They're definitely a lot more in-depth about this than I am, but I just wanted to give my standpoint of all this and run it down. So, not only does this put his company at risk, but it puts his co-workers at risk, who are essentially doing the same thing. So what does TmarTn do when he's exposed back into a corner and nowhere to go? He tries to cover his tracks by lying and changing the descriptions on all of his CSGOLotto videos. Now, I don't know why Trevor would do this, because this is one of the dumbest things you could do. He could have just fessed up there like PSI Syndicate did about his scandal where he won the Dragon Lore or whatever. Because when you own a YouTube channel with hundreds and thousands of subscribers, most of which are underage, you're encouraging little kids to use their mom and dad's credit cards to try to make $15,000 in 5 minutes. Now, the reason I'm changing these descriptions is a bad thing is that there's a website, Wayback Machine Internet Archives, and you can literally just click a date and see what the description of that video was prior to him making his explaining the situation video. Trevor, when you upload one of these videos, you're encouraging your underage audience to spend their parents' money, whether they know it or not. Us as YouTubers, we have a big responsibility. And that responsibility is making sure we make the right decisions and we keep our fans in check. Let me make this more clear. We've had the whole situation with H3H3, Leafy, and Pyrocynical. They make all these roasting videos, right? Or rather, reaction video is the better term. And then because of these videos, their fans or their audience, whichever you prefer, they run around to these other channels that they reacted to and they pretty much just let off on them. They've driven people to literal depression. Which, of course, YouTube's trying to fix this, but it's not worked in the slightest with their whole cyberbullying policy. And just as Honor Call has made videos about these three, they hasn't even mentioned Josh OG in the actual video yet, just in the title. And checking on Josh's Twitter, as you can see here, select any tweet and just read their replies. They're all calling him a lying scumbag, telling him to stop stealing money from kids. Now, in no way is this Honor's fault. He has stated the facts. But as you can see, people flock to Twitter to just yell at others for supposedly promoting their own websites. What do you think TmarTn's fans are gonna do when they see him win $15,000? They're gonna flock to that website and lose their money, with the slimmest chance of making any bit of money. This is called mob mentality, and I don't want to go too much into mob mentality because the amount of YouTubers that have gone over it already is a little bit overwhelming. But to make it simple, it's a bunch of people going and doing something because someone else is. That's the simplest way to put it. And the thing about those kids flocking to the website and losing their money, where do you think all that money is going? It's going right into the gas tank of Trevor's Nissan GTR. And that's really all I had to say for this video. I just needed to put my word out there. Honor, if you're watching this video, I want to thank you again for doing the amazing research, and I do hope your channel grows. I did watch through your videos, and you definitely deserve it. Go watch H3H3's video as well. It's so much more in-depth, very descriptive. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good week, and just don't let the salt get to you. Have fun watching the Major if you're a CSGO fan, and peace.